friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video I will show you how to delete, update and search records in PHP on a remote database. I'm using Notepad++ for this example. Before writing the PHP code, let's log into my Bluehost database account. We'll check the table and the column names. I just logged into my phpmyadmin. I'm expanding the user database. I'm using emp table for this example, and in this emp table contains two columns. One is the ID and emp name. Let's switch back to the coding part. We'll write the code to delete the records with a checkbox control. I'm back to the Notepad++. I'm writing PHP code, $PHP. I'm closing the PHP code. I'm creating a variables, hostname, database name, username and password. Dollar hostname is equals to localhost dollar db name wp_chadvf_Charan is my user database. Dollar username, my username is wp_chadvf_123. Dollar password, and notice here in this password, just for the security reasons, I have not providing my real credentials, but at the time of uploading this PHP file into my remote database, I will change the real password. $con is equals to mysqli_connect, which takes 4 parameters. These ones: hostname, username, password, and the last parameter is the DB name. $DB name. If not $connection, if connection fail, I want to display a message: connection failed. mysqli_connect_error method $query is equals to mysqli_query method takes 2 parameters. One is the connection and the second one is a select statement. Select start from the table name is the emp. I'm creating an HTML element here. I'm closing the HTML tag, head, closing head, body, closing the body, center, h1, and the header I'm giving here h2, form tag. I'm closing the form. In this form, the method is equals to post. I'm creating a table in this form method. Border is 1. I'm closing the table. tr th. I'm closing the header. employee name. I'm closing the tr also. I'm creating a while loop. For that I'm using PHP code while $row is equal to mysqli underscore fetch array. This method takes the query. This echo. I'm creating a table to display the records. Echo td dot $row between square brackets. The column name I want to display is the employee name. Dot echo. I'm closing the tr. I'm closing this table inside echo between double quotes. After the form PHP mysqli underscore close method, which takes this connection string variable. And here one small correction, it's not double dollar, single dollar, and here double quotes. Let's save this file. We'll upload this file into my remote database and we'll check on the browser this employee name details is displaying in this table or not. I'm uploading the file into my remote database under public_html folder. Select file. The file name is multiple delete records.php. This one. Let's copy this one. We'll open this PHP file. We'll check the records is displaying or not. And the website name is wpcharan.com. Enter. And here we got the employee name details. Now my aim is when a user wants to delete a particular employee name, for that I want to create a checkbox control on every row to delete the records. Let's switch back to my coding part. We'll add the checkbox control. After that, we'll write the functionality to delete the record. I'm back to the coding part. In the header section of the table, name th which is empty. After that, in this td, I'm adding input type is equals to between single quotes checkbox name is equals to checkbox array value between double quotes dot $row. The column name I'm adding the ID value. I'm closing this td. I'm closing this td. I'm adding new td for this column. Let's save this file. We'll check the input checkbox control is added to this table or not. Just for the time consuming, I have not sure to upload the file into my remote database. I'm reloading the page. See, here we got the checkbox control. Now we'll add the button control below the table and we'll add the functionality to delete the records. Again, I'm back to the coding part. Above the form closing tag, I'm adding input type is equals to submit button, name is equals to delete, id is equals to delete, and value is equals to delete records. Let's save the file. Now we'll create a new PHP page. In that we will write the delete functionality. I'm writing the code to delete the records. PHP. I'm copying this code up to here. If is set $_post between single quotes, I am adding the button control name I'm creating another variable for the checkbox. chk array is equals to $_post between single quotes. I'm adding the checkbox name array for each this variable as $id. mysqli_query method takes two parameters. One is this one, connection variable. The other one is the delete statement. Delete from emp where id is equals to dot this variable. After deleting the record, I want to relook at the page, the multiple deleted records.php. So header, location, semicolon. After that, mysqli_close method which takes this connection variable. Let's save this file. Record deleted.php. Copy this, save this file, and I'm adding this page in the form tag here. Action is equals to this one. Let's save these files. Now it's time to check the final results, whether the selected checkbox results has been deleted or not from the table. I'm reloading the browser. Here we got a button control delete records. Now I want to delete the Chris employee name. Before deleting the record, let's check in my table also. The Chris is here. I'm deleting the record. See here, the Chris record has been deleted. Let's check in my table also. I'm browsing the table again. See, the Chris has gone. Now we'll check multiple records deleted. I want to delete Jack and Sam. Delete records. Both are gone. Go to my table. I'm browsing again this table. See? I'm back to the coding part. Let me close this record deleted.php file, which we do not require anymore. I'm creating a new PHP file to update the records. Question mark PHP. I'm closing the PHP code. Just for the time consuming, instead of writing the configuration settings, I'm copying from here up to here. I'm pasting here. Let's save this file. Update.php. Save. Creating HTML tag. Head, body, and closing the body. Between body, I'm adding form tag. The method is equals to post. I'm closing the form. After that, update employee name. Here I'm adding the input text box control type text name is equals to ename break. I'm adding the button control input type is equals to submit name is equals to update value that the button name is update record. I'm closing the button control also. Before writing the code to update the record, let's go back to the multiple deleted records, and here we add echo td. I'm closing the td. href is equals to, when a user click the update hyperlink, I want to visit this update.php file. So I'm adding single quotes. Between the single quotes, I'm adding the file name update.php. Update.php question mark id is equals to dot dollar row between single quotes. I'm adding the emp id column id dot double quotes, and I'm giving the hyperlink name is update semicolon. Now we have just added the href link to go to the update php file. Visit the update php file. Now we'll write the if is set dollar underscore post. Between single quotes, I'm adding the button control name dollar id is equals to dollar underscore get. Between single quotes, I want to get the column name, this one id. Copy this. Dollar ename is equals to dollar underscore post. Between the single quotes, I'm adding the input text box name, which is ename semicolon. If condition mysqli underscore query method takes two parameters The first one is the connection string, and the second one is the update statement. Update emp, the table name, set, the column name is the emp name is equals to dot dollar, this one ename dot, where id is equals to dot dollar id. The record is updated successfully. I want to display the message echo record updated successfully. After record updated successfully, I want to redirect this update.php to multiple delete records.php file. Header, location, colon, the file name is this one. Else, if the record is failed to update, echo failed to update the record. That's it. Let's save these both files. Now it's time to upload these files into my remote database. We'll check the final results on the browser. I'm uploading both PHP files into my remote database under public_html folder. Select file. The file name is a multiple delete records. The first one is S, and the second one is a update.php. I have just added both files. Now it's time to check the results on the browser. I'm refreshing the browser, and notice here we got the update hyperlink. Before update the record, let's check into my database table also. See here the Ben, the employee name Ben here. When I update the record, the Ben will become the Peter. Go back to the browser. I'm clicking update, and notice here the URL ID is equals to 9. Update employee name Peter. Update record. And see here the record is updated from Ben to Peter. We'll check in the table also. I'm browsing the table. See Peter. I'm back to the Notepad++. I'm creating a new PHP file to search the records. Instead of writing again the connection string values, I'm copying from the code up to here. And I don't require update.php. Let's save this file. Search emp.php. Save. Let's close this PHP code. I'm adding here doc type HTML head body body. Now in this body I'm adding the form tag. Method is equals to post. Closing the form tag. Now between the form tag I'm adding one input text box control and one button control. Input type is equals to text, name is equals to text search, placeholder search, employee name. Now I'm adding button control. Input type is equals to submit button, name is equals to search, value is equals to search emp employee. I'm closing the button. After adding the HTML text box and submit button controls, now I'm writing the coding part here between the PHP code. If is set $_post between single quotes, I'm adding the button control name search curly braces. I'm creating a variable $emp name is equals to $_post between single quotes. I'm adding the input text box control name, which is txt search semicolon. $query is equals to mysqli underscore query method takes two parameters. One is this one, connection string. The other one is the select query. Select star from the table name is emp, where the column emp name, like between single quotes I'm adding this variable emp name variable, and we have to give the percentage. $count is equals to mysqli underscore num underscore rows. Method takes this query variable. If $count double equals to, between double quotes I'm adding 0, which means if the records is not found, $output is equals to, between single quotes, h2 tag no employee name found, else while $row is equals to mysqli underscore fetch array. Method takes this query, $result is equals to $row. Between square brackets I am adding the column name emp name $output is equals to between single quotes h2 dot dollar result. I'm closing the h2 tag, break, semicolon. This one. To adding the while condition, I want to display the results on the browser after the form tag. I'm adding PHP code echo dollar output semicolon. Let's save this file. It's time to upload this PHP file into my remote server. After that, we'll search the employee names on the browser. I'm uploading the file into my remote database under public_html file. Select file. The file name is search.emp. Let's copy this. We'll open this file on the browser. wp-charan.com/search-emp.php. Enter. Here we got the text box and button control on the browser. Before searching the employee name, let's check in my database table the employee names. Now in this EMP table we have 3 employee names: Charan, Jack and Peter. Let's check the Charan employee name. Charan search employee. See, here we got Charan. Employee name Charan is available in the EMP table. Now let's check the other employee Peter. See, here we got the Peter also. Suppose the employee name I'm giving which is not available in my data table, Kumar. And we got the result, no employee name found. That's it. If you like this video, please leave your valuable comment, share this video and please subscribe my channel. Catch you on my upcoming videos.